everyone's just out of tools, really. Blacksmith really needs to, yeah, really needs to get to work there. But I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will get around to that soon rather than later. And I'm sure he's doing his very best to supply all these people with tools. We only have 3 without them now. So, yeah, that'll be fine. It'll be all good in the long run. We are through another winter. We have what going on here? Oh, there's no wood. Yeah, we're low on wood, I'm aware. We're low on lots of stuff. Let's chop down maybe these trees over here, because we can expand our city to here too. This would be a good little spot to build. There's plenty of stone to grab here too, actually, now that I see that. But I think we're already gathering a bunch of stone over there. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's early spring now, though. We really ought get our farmers working in full force. And even if that's at the expense of one builder. 'Cause I'll be honest, the builders aren't really the problem, I don't think. I think the resource gathering is the problem, and the builders can't really do much until the resources are gathered. So, yeah, we'll keep that going. Oh, hey, look at this! Look at this! We are starting to get yield out of our plum orchard. That is terrific. That is happening. And in time, we will get some medicine, and that should increase the average health of our citizens by a lot, hopefully. Hopefully by a whole lot. Okay, so the storage barn is 41% full. Now that it's summer, we are going to get a few fishermen off of the duty, because I think we're going to be able to stock up pretty well without spending like 6 dudes fishing. And we'll direct that towards some other stuff. Maybe I should set my stored firewood thing to be a bit lower, though, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, we could probably use these things, use this wood and stuff better elsewhere, like in buildings and things. Because, yeah, we need logs for all of these places rather than other things. So, that'll be good. It'll be all good. Alright, so we're at our fuel limit now. Our woodcutter will hopefully go and just become a laborer, which I think is what happens if they're at their limit, I would imagine. It would be the logical thing to happen once they reach that limit. But we got this whole forest here to clear out. We've got this whole foresting area up here that we can be chopping down trees and stuff. And maybe I should, well, should I build my stockpiles out there? Probably not, actually, because once we get the few basic buildings out here done, it'll make more sense to have the stockpiles centralized and in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick to that. Oh, look at this. Our harvest of plums is going to help a ton, I think. Now that we are actually producing from there, because you can see people going and gathering that food. And, you know, we've got lots of venison, lots of pepper. We're almost out of pumpkin. But we've got just tons and tons of fish. And eventually plums will be added to that list of resources. Which is just going to be great. Okay. Iron is low. We need more iron. Fair enough. Let's gather iron. Missed some with our first little sweep by over there. And we'll gather some more from over here. Perfect. We will chop down some trees right here. Those are going to be good to get chopped down. And yeah, I think I think we're fine. We have everything just pretty much rolling now. We can just let things happen for a bit and see where it goes. It is taking longer sometimes just due to lag of the game. But okay, look at this. We have finished our gatherer's hut. Awesome. I'm going to turn... Whoops, sorry about that if I bumped my mic there. I'm going to turn a builder into a gatherer so that we have at least someone working there. And then eventually when this is built, we're going to need a herbalist who will start turning things into medicine, because that is something that's going to be very important and that we need. Okay, so the peppers appear to have all been harvested already, and pumpkins are going well. Plums, they're at 98% yield, so maybe we aren't harvesting them until they're at 100%? I don't know. I don't know how exactly that works. Yeah, I'm guessing, okay, that's what it is. Alright, so we've got plums now pouring in, and our food supply is going to skyrocket, and that's great. That is great. We've got so many different sources of food coming in, so we're completely set, I think, on fuel and food for the winter, which is obviously important, and little gathering hamlet here is improving nicely as well. So, just letting things happen for a little longer and watching the progress as it takes place. What are we low on now? Logs, as always. That's fine. That's fine. We just need more people to grow up, and we'll start getting that done. We really, though, probably ought to build some other buildings in our main town area. So, what do we want? A well, maybe, but probably don't need. A schoolhouse, though. That is something that we are definitely going to want to build. So we'll put that right here, probably? Is that... or should we turn it and put it here? You know what? Yeah, let's turn it and put it like right here. That'll be a good spot, right in the center of town for our schoolhouse. Yeah, just perfect. Okay. I'm happy about that. And that'll focus up our resources as soon as this herbalist is complete, which is going to be pretty soon. I think we have, yeah, we have everything here. It's just up to the builder now to actually get it done. So, while he's doing that, or she, I didn't actually check, we will hopefully start the process of building up all of these resources. We need more iron, more stone, than we currently have. And let's see. There is plenty of that, though, to be had. We just have to go out and get it. So let's collect all this stone. We've got iron already set to be collected from a couple spots around us, but we'll get a little bit more if we can. And yeah, it'll be fine. That'll be our project, basically, for this winter and the next summer. Once we have finished gathering hamlet area, it's going to be improving the main central hub here, getting a school, and a few other useful buildings up. And overall, just improving the rate at which we gather resources, because that is going to be useful too. We should probably take some people off of farming now that the busy growing season is done. We will shift them to laborers and builders, more specifically, to start getting some of this stuff accomplished a little bit faster. Alright, and also we need a herbalist now. There we go. So we have a gatherer and a herbalist, which will slowly start getting us some medicine. Maybe we can take a few fishermen and have them become other things. There we go. Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's drop a forester for a gatherer. Perfect. Okay. I think that's a good setup to have. And now, since we don't have anyone without a house currently, we're going to leave that house up there paused. And we will hope that they focus all their efforts on getting this schoolhouse done and built, because that'll give the kids something to do and hopefully turn them into not like completely useless adults. Because yeah, if you don't go to school and pay attention and learn, you basically turn into a useless adult, and that's no good for anybody. So yeah, that's good. It looks like we've got most of the stuff that we're gonna need for the schoolhouse. It's just a matter of carrying it there and actually building it. So someone should get on that, hopefully pretty soon. Food supply, though, is more than solid. We're pretty set on that. Our storage barn is getting full, though. I'm wondering if we can build a second storage barn. And put it right... Oh, is that not gonna fit? That's not gonna fit. Can we remove one row of stockpile? Oh, well, I mean, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. It removed the whole stockpile. Well, that was... Hopefully nothing bad happened. Did we lose all the stuff that was in there? I mean, we shouldn't. That wouldn't make any sense. But I didn't actually see. And it didn't even get the desired results either. So what is... Okay. No, don't... Alright, yeah, I guess do demolish. Is that what we want? No. No, that's fine, that's fine. Can we fit the storage barn now, though? In here? No. Can we... Whoops. Can we remove... Okay, I have an idea. Here's how we're going to go about this. We're going to pause for a moment. Okay. We want to remove this road. How do we do that? Probably remove structure. That? No. Is this... Will this remove it? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we are going to remove the road there. And we are going to place a new road. It's going to go here. And connect up right there. No, why? Don't remove. It is definitely not registering it when I click sometimes, and it's getting annoying. Like, I'll click on something, and it won't actually select it the way I clicked it, and that's just not great. Alright, so we'll cancel the removal right there, and that'll be good. That'll leave us room for our second storage barn right here once we finish that up. So, hopefully they'll get around to that. And look at that, the snow is melting in late winter, and everything is going well. Everything's going to go well. During the summer, we're going to get the schoolhouse built, we're going to get another storage barn built, and hopefully we are going to start seeing a flow of medicine into our town, which will ideally increase the average health of the citizens. Let's set, I guess, a higher herb limit. and stuff like that. Now, we want to also get some trade going, that is for sure. So, a trading post is probably the next thing that we need to build. And we're gonna put that... Should we put it, like, across the river right here? Is there... I mean, there's some very specific places that you have to place these things, so we're gonna have to find a location that'll be suitable for it. Right there. Okay, cool. So the trading post and the school, both of those big developments and very important for our town. Let's get a road over to that right away. Just a basic dirt path. It's gonna go right like that. That. Apparently like that. And like that. Okay. So that'll be a bit of a weird road. In fact, you know what? Let's fix that up a bit. Let's make it. I like straight roads for the most part. So let's try get it like this. That. And there we are. Okay. So that is that. We will get a road and a trading post, and once we get that done, we will get a trader, and it'll be good. We definitely want that, because then people will come, and we'll be able to trade them food or whatever. I don't actually know what we trade them. But they will trade us things like seeds, which are going to be very important, because eventually we're going to run out of, you know, pumpkin seeds and pepper seeds, I would assume. And we can always grow a larger variety of food if we plant different things. Should I get a second orchard up? Maybe I should get one up in Little Gathering Hamlet, or near Gathering Hamlet. Or I could put one like right here. This may be a good spot for an orchard. Oh well. We're also ready to get the storage barn. Second one. So we'll put it, yeah, right here. Cool. And then do we have room for a house? Oh, no, we don't, do we? Darn it. We don't quite have room for a house there, but we could put one here. See, I wish, this is the most annoying thing about this game, is I wish it was like a little bit easier to get buildings in certain places. But you know what, that's fine. Okay. What do we got going on here? Oh, there's no materials. Okay. We also need someone to be a teacher to teach up these youngins on what the heck they're doing. So we'll get someone on that. We can probably take one of our, maybe one of our gatherers? Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll take one of our gatherers. We want to keep one laborer just out and doing things. But yeah, having the schoolhouse built, that's huge. Getting this trading post built and the storage barn built is going to be huge too. We're actually going to pause the storage barn because we don't need it right away. But we will instead focus all of our efforts on getting this trading post done. So the farms are going to be going full speed here. We're going to be getting lots and lots of food, so that, yeah, the second storage barn may actually be necessary by winter. How great would that be if we have too much food? That would be a big step up from where we have been, at least. Now, I wonder if we need more houses before people will start reproducing. That's probably part of what's going on, actually. So we're going to unpause that. And let that happen. We'll get one more house at least up alongside this trading post. Let's gather up any resources that are going to be over here. Why not? And we can maybe build some more farm fields, I guess, over there. Would that be probably a good place to do that, I think? And then, alright, we want to get more orchards up. That's the other thing that we should do. If we can fit them in, how large do orchards have to be? Because, yeah, if we can get more orchards going, then that's really going to help with food and stuff. Alright, so we'll get a real big orchard right there. That'll be good. And, you know what? Let's get multiple orchards off in this area. So, no, oh, actually we can't put another one there. Alright. How about right here? Alright, you know what? Yeah, right there. Okay. So that's good. We'll get even more orchards up and going. And food, we will eventually never have to worry about that again. But the reason I want to make more orchards is, even though we have a lot of food, is that in a few years, by the time the orchards are ready, I'm expecting our population to be much larger and therefore need even more stuff. And also, I'm going to take the teacher off because we only have one kid right now. And, like, if that one kid is a bit dumb, that's fine. I'd rather have the laborer at this point. Once we start pumping out even more kids, though, then we will definitely get some more teachers and stuff like that. Okay, I think we can afford to put some fishermen on building duty as well. That's just gonna be a good plan, I think. And let's see, this is 4% complete. We've removed everything we need to. We just need to bring more logs, stone, and iron over here. And okay, this thing, let's plant some more plums. Now our other large orchard, I'm not gonna plant anything yet because I want to wait until we trade for some other tree seeds that we can grow, because we're going to want to grow things besides just plums. Also, it's getting to be autumn, so I'm going to drop the number of farmers that I have by a little bit, and that'll hopefully help speed things up. And also, it's lagging like incredibly bad, so I'm going to fix that, but I think actually this is a pretty good place to stop, so I'm going to pause, and hopefully I'll have the lag figured out by the next time I come back and start recording again. But hopefully you have enjoyed the series thus far anyway. I don't think it's going too slow. Hopefully it's not. If it is, let me know, I guess, if it's just too terrible. But I think the pacing of how fast we're making progress is going alright. Everything, we seem to have our needs met. We have this little developing city that is starting to sprawl out now and become more of a town rather than just a little gathering of a couple buildings. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying the series thus far, and I will see you all next time.